Hi, this is Kevin Edwards from Portland Community College. On behalf of the Central Analytics Standing Group, I'd like to present you with an example of analytics in action. At PCC, whenever we consider materials for weeding or for adding resources to the collection, one factor under consideration is currency. But currency isn't equally important across our entire collections. Age is more of a factor in subjects where information is constantly changing, like computer science, rather than, say, the humanities, where the age of a work may matter less. When comparing the age across collections, one can also get a sense of what subject areas may have been resourced more than others over time. Here's how I build the analysis. I'm going to select the physical items dimension. Under physical item details, I'm going to add number of items in repository twice. I'm also going to add life cycle. Under item creation date, I'm going to add item creation year. And under location, I'm going to select location name. Now I'm going to filter some of these elements. Under location name, I'm going to filter this so we only retrieve results for our main collection. And then in lifecycle, I'm going to filter this so I only see active results. I won't see deleted items. And then I'm going to remove lifecycle and location name here so that they won't display in the results, but these filters will still apply to what results come through. Now we're going to edit the formula for these two elements. I'm going to click on Filter. Under Holding Details, I'm going to select Permanent Call Number. I'm going to change this to is between, and this is where you'll add your call number range. This works for both Library of Congress and Dewey ranges. In this example, I'm going to narrow results down to the call range for computer science. Be sure to add the decimal or it won't retrieve all the 006 records. OK. Click OK. Next, I'm going to change the heading. And before I leave, I'm going to select and copy this formula on to my clipboard. Now you should see your custom heading appear here. Next, we're going to edit the formula for this other element. And this is where we will paste in the formula from the previous element that we just created, put it in a backslash, and we'll add sum in all caps. We'll add this parenthetical. We'll paste the formula in a second time. We'll add a closing parenthetical, then an asterisk, and then 100. This is going to give you the percentage of items purchased within the year with respect to the size of that collection within the call number range. I'm also going to rename this heading Click OK. Last, we'll need to edit the column properties for that last element, so the number values in this column will be displayed as percentages. So column properties, data format, override, and select percentage. OK. Now we can go to the Results tab. And what appears is a table that shows for each item creation year the percent as well as the number of items. I'm going to add a bar graph to make it more easy to read this information and compare across years. So I'm going to click on New View, Graph, Bar, Recommended Subtype. I'm going to move it over to the left, and I'm going to make a couple edits to this graph. First, I'm only interested in the percent of the collection, so I'm going to remove number of items here and put it down into the excluded section. And then you should see only the columns for the percentage of the collection. Next, I want the values to appear for each of these columns. So I'm going to edit the graph properties under Title and Labels, Data Markers, and change this to Always. Then it will add the value above the bars. Then click Done. Last, all you need to do is save the analysis somewhere in your institutional folders. You can make duplicates of this analysis for different areas of your collection, and all you have to do is open up this same analysis each time and then edit these formulas to reflect a different call number range, change the heading, and then save as and name it as something else. That way it won't save over this particular report. If you're feeling extra ambitious, you can hang all of these analyses onto a single dashboard that then you can share with your colleagues, which at PCC we've already done, so I can show you what that might look like. This first one is for the entire collection, but as you scroll down, you'll see that there are narrower ranges, and these are all separate analyses that have just been added to the same dashboard page. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation and that it might inspire you for other ways to put analytics into action. If you have suggestions for other presentations like this one, please contact a member of the Central Analytics Standing Group. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.